I work at a school that has a really, really strong philosophy of Christian education, and we teach our teachers classes on what it means to be in a Christian school. And I finished that class and realized that I had all of this philosophy of what I thought that Christian school was for, right? And we have our mission statement and we have what we want for our students, but didn't really have practical tools. Like, I didn't know how. I didn't know what I was really supposed to do. How, if I really believe that all things are in God and through God and for God, what does that actually mean in my classes? And so our school just kind of started looking for something that would help us with the practical piece, that would help us with, we have this strong beliefs, these strong hopes, these fierce desires for our students to have a different experience and for their Christian education to be something that is compelling and something that gives them like roots for life, but also like sails for life, like that they would be rooted people, but they would be people that can adventure and take risks too. And we found TFT, and what is so compelling to me about Teaching for Transformation is that it invites kids into a story, and it's a story that they will be living for the rest of their lives with God, that they're continually unpacking what does it look like to see God's story in action, and what does it mean for me to live God's story. And it gives kids this compelling vision of the kingdom. This is what it means to be fully alive in God's story. And then it gives teachers practical tools for planning what happens in their classrooms. So Teaching for Transformation is a framework that sets teachers up to be able to put into practice what they believe about what it means to be a Christian teacher and the reasons for why they went into Christian education. Teaching for Transformation sets teachers in schools up to reach the missions of their schools. The mission is what they've promised their families to do. And Teaching for Transformation is 3 core practices that aims teachers and schools, and therefore students, at the mission of their school. The Teaching for Transformation has 3 core practices: a way that we invite students into the story, a way that we invite and nurture students to practice being people living within the story, and a way that we invite students to engage in real work that meets the real needs of real people. So Teaching for Transformation sets students up for learning that is authentic, that is rooted within their communities and within meeting the needs of their communities. That authentic piece means that our students are doing work that matters and they know that it matters. So when work is authentic, when they're doing real work that meets the real needs of real people, students are engaged and they care. And because they care, that learning goes deeper. So we know that kids, through deeper learning, not only do they achieve all of those standards that we care about so much, they also are learning how to learn, and they're building more and more motivation. And as they're learning how to learn, they're also able to incorporate their faith into what they do. Why does what I'm learning matter for me as a citizen of heaven? Why does what I'm learning matter for me as a member of my community? And they're getting to practice that today, because practice is their best preparation for their future, right? They're being fully alive in God's story and being fully participating members of their community now prepares them for a better future, gives them purpose and drive and engagement now too.